Back from Italy, so I had that Mediterranean lifestyle just for the last week. So it got me inspired. At every single table you go on in every lovely restaurant, they give you an olive oil that just smells and tastes amazing. We've got Neolea. If you check it out online, it's an amazing olive oil. It's from Greece and it's a boutique brand and it's just delicious. And sometimes when you've got a lovely olive oil, less is more. You don't want to stop putting loads of ingredients. So let me show you what we're going to do. By the way, I'm Daniel. Nice to see you here. If you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, I've got a pear. We've got some plums. You can use peaches as well. We've got some fresh basil. Neolea also does some beautiful salt. I'm going to use some with a little citrus infused. We've got feta cheese. You can also buy, I love real kind of healthy, low skinny. You can buy the fat-free feta if you want. Blueberries. We have got lemon. We've got a cucumber, which is English. Wonder why that was. It doesn't even think it's in the recipe. And then we've got some honey and some Dijon, and we're going to make a little simple dressing, and then the olive oil. You could use another cucumber like this, but it's not real, is it, Jade? It's fake for our fake kitchen. Okay, let's get going, and let's start off with, actually what I want to do is I want to take the pear, and I want to do some very thin slices of pear, and it's a little crisp. So I've just thought, you know, it's only me just walking in and thinking, how should I? So I kind of make it up as where you get inspired. So let's do some nice thin shavings. Discard that bit there. I didn't eat it. So I always love healthy cooking and I love simple cooking, and I don't think you need to overcomplicate food. And if you're using beautiful products, I noticed that when I was just in Italy, it just has to be beautiful ingredients, and it doesn't have to be this kind of overcomplicated. Good food can be amazing. Layer up this. It's not very warm here though, is it, Pam? What's happening this year? Turning. Jay, can I tell them about the secret with the plums?
Of course.
Yeah?
What is it? Maybe not. I don't know. Let's see it. Let's hear it.
The secret is it should be peaches, but Harry couldn't find peaches, could he? Cat's out the bag. So we're using plums instead. It doesn't make any difference. I promise, Harry, it's fine. Let's pop that in here. And I love that kind of, you know, most food, we'd always think about it. You know, if you think about pizza with a pineapple, you think of sweet and sour, or maybe a Chinese dish. But many dishes are sweet and sour. Many dishes are sweet and sour. I do a lot of food in from Thailand, and that's all about different elements of sweet, sour, spicy, salty, sugar, all that kind of mix. So we do use that in our food a lot. So let's take some cucumber. And then I kind of want to keep it about the same consistency as cutting as here. And whenever you're chopping food, just kind of keep it similar if you can. I'll put this in the one dish. Let me put that in there. Let's throw in our cucumber. Let's throw in those blueberries. So we've got freshness and we've got nice and beautiful fresh flavors. That goes in there. Then we're going to make a little bit of the salad dressing and then add a couple other ingredients, and we're almost done. Salad dressing. I'm going to take some honey. Beautiful. And I'm going to make a lovely dressing. I'm going to take some Dijon mustard. Quite a lot. Always a little heavy-handed with that, because I like, if I'm going to use mustard, use a lot of it. Lemon. Give that a real, beautiful, juicy lemon. Look at all that. Whenever you're making a salad dressing, you kind of want to go at 2/3 of the olive oil and 1/3 of the acidity. Acidity could be lemon juice, it could be white vinegar, it could be balsamic. And I'm going to mix this up. And that honey's going to get it a really nice texture. Again, lots of sweet going on here. I'm going to add a little bit of this salt, which is a citrus infused. By the way, if you go online, shophq.com, They do a regular salt, it's from the Aegean Sea, so it's very, very kind of fresh and there's no microplastics, it's very clean. But they also have some infused salts. This one has got a little bit of citrus, so it's got actual natural ingredients that are going to be grapefruit, and it's going to be mandarin and orange and lemon. It's just lovely, lovely, lovely. They also do a, smell that.
Ooh.
Herbs. This is like being in the south of France. You've got sage and you've got rosemary and you've got basil, and it's just lovely. Okay, are we ready for the hero? It's the olive oil. Now, this is first pressed olive oil. Look at this extra virgin. Look at the colour of it. It is absolutely a beautiful colour. This is from the Kalamata region, so it gives the most incredible, incredible flavour. You know, you bite into an olive that's just in brine and it's just a regular olive. Doesn't have much guts to it, not much flavour. This has got the Kalamata olive, so you've got a beautiful richness to it. And we're just going to infuse that. What I might do is give it a little bit of a whisk, so it's more of an emulsion, so it kind of makes it not quite a mayonnaise, but a little bit thicker. Can you see that? Keep your salad dressings nice and easy. Then let's assemble it. And I'd love to see some of your comments as well, what you think. What are you going to make with your Neolea? Maybe you've already been trying that out. I'm going to take my basil, I'm just going to give it a rough chop. I want to keep it not like a parsley, I want to have it nice like a salad almost, just throw that in there. What do you think about the aroma in this studio? Isn't it lovely now? I mean, it's just full of freshness. I always remember Pam, gosh, 20 years ago. Do you remember when I first started and we did that cookware line? It was Chef Smith, and it was my first like day on the job here as a host, and I hadn't really met most of the people. And all I was doing was frying olive oil and garlic in the main studio. And this host came and said, "Oh, it smells amazing." And it's like, you don't cook, do you? Like, that's so simple. That's what you want to fill the house with, just simplicity. It doesn't have to be like major cooking, just to really get a bit of freshness. So make cooking easy. Make it something that you enjoy. Now, we're going to put in some of that feta cheese. We are going to season up it with this beautiful dressing. I'm very accurate, aren't I, with my measurements. And then we're going to give that a lovely turn. Oh, the freshness. I'm taking you to Greece, I tell you. This is Mediterranean food at its best. Let's plate this up over that pear, which is going to give a nice little crunch. Should have saved a little bit of basil for garnish, but never mind. So many colours in this. And so much flavour. And there we've got a summer salad with some Neolea that if you go online, you can buy the big bottle, you can get the dipping set we've got, you've got the balsamic vinegars. Oh, it does need one more thing.
Ooh.
Beautiful, easy. That is a dish you can make at home with ease, freshness, and that is what we're looking for in healthy food.